time to glue our cares away.
Welcome back, friends. It's the Half-Ass Crafter. I'm Laura, the Half-Ass Crafter. It's Glue Book Saturday, but it is a special Glue Book Saturday. It's so special, y'all. I cannot believe that we are here. Are you ready? It is the last page in my Big Rooms glue book. I know. I'm so shocked too. That was me saying shocked, but trying to say super shocked because I'm both shocked and super shocked. There's one little page left. It's marked right there. I flipped through it this afternoon and I was like, oh my gosh, there's just one page left. What are we going to do? So we're going to do this page. It's going to be a lot of fun. I figured out what I want to do. And then we will close with a flip through because someone had asked if I would do a flip through of the Rooms book, and I will. And then we're going to start a new Rooms glue book. I know, I'm still doing Rooms because I have like a stack of them. Not to mention, I got the new Elle Decor in. It's downstairs. I just realized I didn't bring it up. And there's a great room in there that I really want to do. So let's get into this. We'll do a flip through. You can go have a Saturday, but first let's glue. Okay, so we're going to start. We are going to do this kitchen. I think maybe I just like this kitchen. Like I wish that my kitchen looked like this kitchen. It will never look like this kitchen, but it is a very pretty kitchen. So I do have a rug that's somewhat similar to this rug in my kitchen. It's definitely not this rug because this rug is probably like $1 bazillion. So I have this kitchen and I've almost done this one a few times because when I was doing a harvest, someone said, Laura, you forgot the Pillsbury Doughboy. And so I have an extra Pillsbury Doughboy. And I was like, well, as we all know, the Pillsbury Doughboy needs to go in the kitchen because I have another kitchen one with the Pillsbury Doughboy, which we'll see in the flip through later. So I really liked that. And then I was like, okay, I like the Pillsbury Doughboy, but really, you know, we need a homeowner, as Debbie over at My Vagabond Style. She always puts a homeowner in her glue book rooms. And I was like, yes, we definitely need like a homeowner. And so I was flipping through all of my people and I came across this fabulous lady with this fabulous hat, and I will cut her out. And I was like, she's the homeowner. She has the Pillsbury Doughboy with her, right? And then I was like, okay. And I was looking through a magazine one day and I found this like brooch thing. And I was like, oh, that actually just looks really good against these cabinets. So I thought, well, what if she has like a magical reindeer? And the magical reindeer is jumping into the arms of the Pillsbury Doughboy. And the Pillsbury Doughboy is like, yay, Rainy the reindeer is here. I don't know. And so I was like, yes, we should do that. That should happen. And then I started flipping through and I found this owl. And I was like, this owl needs to sit on top of these cabinets. And it's like, what's going on over here with Rainy and the Pillsbury Doughboy? And then I cut out these fun Christmas lights and they have a white background. And so I was like, oh, well, I could put them on the white. We need to cut this. I can put them on this white wall here. So they would go there. There's the little owl going, what the heck, guys? And there we go. And then I was like, okay, well, what else? And then this little thing fell, and I think it was like a door that was open. And I thought, well, that actually fits in this cabinet like perfect. And it makes the cabinet look like it's open, like the world's best donuts are in the cabinet. So maybe the reindeer is excited about getting some world's best donuts, and the Pillsbury Doughboy is like, hooray, me too. So then I was like, okay. And then I found this in what's it called? It's an olive and cocoa catalog. And so I cut this out and I was like, well, this fits over these words perfectly. So I like this little guy. He's just kind of there off in the corner. And then I started thinking, you know, I have all of these vintage cookie jars that I cut out of a home, good housekeeping, like in the 80s. And I thought, well, hang on a minute. And first I was like, well, I should give her a robot. And then I was like, well, this lady can be there too. And I was like, hang on. What if she has like this little menagerie of creatures? And then I also had this little crocheted thing. And I was like, yes, this is it. This is what's happening. So she is the homeowner. She has a flying bejeweled reindeer. She has her menagerie of collectibles. I'm not sure. And then I was like, this space needs something. And so I thought, what if I put a little cat looking through a portal? And so maybe the cat is like, these humans are so boring. What's going on in my fantasy world? And it's this. And so now I've made a meta layout of a kitchen, which is actually a cat's imagination, right? So yeah, that's where I landed. So we're gonna cut this nice lady out, and we will glue her down, and then we'll glue everybody else down. How is everyone? I hope that you had a good week. I hope that everyone maybe got your Christmas shopping done on Black Friday. We did a little bit of Black Friday shopping. It was a lot of fun. My Christmas cards went so fast. Y'all, we have to talk about this. Let me tell you, last year was the first Christmas that I had my channel. And I was like, oh, you know what I should do? I should do Christmas cards. I never have people to exchange Christmas cards with. Like, it's just, I mean, I've got some family that I could exchange with. I don't really have any family anymore. I can send one to my in-laws or whatever, but my husband kind of takes care of that. And I do have some neighbors and friends now, but I didn't know them last Christmas. And so last Christmas I was like, oh, I know. I've got all these crafty friends. What if I make a card and mail it to them, and then I'll hand out Christmas cards? And people love to get Christmas cards. And then I'll have Christmas cards to mail to people. Well, I'll have people that I can mail Christmas cards to, I guess. So I put the call out, and I think I opened it up for 20 people, maybe 15, but I only ended up making 12 cards and sending 12 cards because that's how many people responded and wanted a card. And this year I made 20. And let me tell you, while I was making those cards, I genuinely was like, okay, well, I'll make 20 and then, I'll just save whichever ones don't get spoken for. No big deal. Y'all, within 3 hours, every single card had been spoken for. And I was just floored by how fast the cards went. I mean, last year it took all day, and I was practically begging people to please take a card. I was like, are you sure no one wants a card? No one wanted a card. And I was like, well, okay. And then this year it's just been amazing how many people were like, yes, I want a card. And it just made me feel so good. So thank you everyone who requested a card. I was super, super pleased at the wonderful response that you all gave when I offered it. So that was super sweet. Y'all are amazing. Thank you very much for watching my channel and for coming here and enjoying crafting with me. It's a lot of fun. It's very silly. I know she's got this blue piece on her arm, and somebody's like, Laura, don't forget that blue piece. And I forgot a piece one time with another lady on one of my Halloween ones. I know. I did think about making this a Christmas page, but to be honest, I was like, I think I would hem and haw over it too much. So I gave up on that idea. It's kind of like a pipe dream, you know what I mean? So let's open up the glue sticks and get to gluing. So I'm just going to go ahead and glue down the cat looking to her portal, trying to escape her life with the insufferable humans, because I feel like all cats probably think we're all pretty insufferable. And then let's glue the homeowner down, even though it's going to scare me because I'm afraid I'm going to rip her little feet off. But we're going to try it. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We take chances. We do things. It's all going to be okay. I hope that everybody's hopefully gotten their Christmas shopping done. I know some years I'm really on it. Like some years I shop in August and September, and then by the time Christmas rolls around, I'm like, ha ha, I'm done. That was not this year. There was one year where I was actually like the week of Christmas, I was like, oh crap. And I had to like run around and figure out what people wanted and buy a bunch of presents, and it was not fun. So that wasn't pleasant. I like it when I'm prepared and I have all of my gifts in my closet and they're just waiting to be wrapped. That's my favorite. That is my favorite. And then what else is going on? There was an earthquake off the coast of California and a tsunami warning issued for a lot of the California coast and a little bit of the Oregon coast. Nothing happened. There was no tsunami. I did watch the beach cams in San Francisco, though, to see, are the waves going to get crazy? What would that look like? Because I don't know. I'm not from the West Coast, so this is all new to me. So, but nothing happened. They canceled the tsunami warning, and they were like, everything's fine. And I was like, well, okay. I mean, that's good. But, you know, I did want to see the surf get, like, really wacky crazy. I did notice that there were more waves for a little bit. I was like, whoa, that's a lot of waves coming in at one time. But they weren't any bigger or stronger than normal. There was just a lot of them. So it was kind of neat. Somehow I did not rip this guy's antlers, and I'm not sure how I managed to do that, but here we are. So, I'm going to my first ever in my entire life, my first ever acupuncture appointment. I've never been to an acupuncturist, never had acupuncture. So I'm very interested to see how that's going to go. Has anyone else done acupuncture? Did you have results? Were you like, not really? My sports medicine doctor is the one who said, I think all you might need is some acupuncture. And I was like, well, I was afraid you were going to tell me I needed surgery, so I'll take acupuncture. Thanks for checking on me. So I'm going to go try the acupuncture and see how that works. Should be fun. Oh, I love that. I don't know why I love that so much, but I do. Love it so much. So much. I still love my job. I know y'all are like, okay, Laura, quit telling us. It's still good. Everything's all right. Nothing to say there. Probably won't update you anymore on it. Because I've been there now like a month plus. It's all good. Tsunami warning was interesting. I've never really dealt with that before. Oh, I love that. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. So cute. The Christmas cards, that just really warmed my heart. I'm just so pleased that you all are so kind and supportive, and you come here and you watch my silly glue book Saturdays, and you listen to my silly stories about my fancy lady and her menagerie of collectibles and her bejeweled reindeer, Rainy the bejeweled reindeer. Oh my gosh, look. I actually really like the lights. They actually turned out better than I thought they would. That's super cute. Super cute. Okay, we're going to do a flip through of the Rooms book. Are you excited? I hope that you're excited. I forgot who asked for this. I'm sorry that I don't remember, but here you are. I hope you're here watching this because here's the flip through. I can't believe it's done, y'all. Can you believe it? When did I start this? I feel like I started in like, I don't know, June or July? Maybe even earlier than that. I should have looked. Wow. All right. Yeah, I know it was summer because I had all the summer catalogs. That's right. I remember that. That's just wild to me. So wild that it's already done. But don't worry. Don't worry. We're going to have another one because I have lots of things cut out already. And I got in some great magazines lately. So I'm very excited to cut those out. So let's go through. I don't think I was really doing stories. I think I was like, oh, this dinosaur can be smelling this piece of toast. And this dog's peeking through the hedges. But I don't think that I had stories going yet. Oh yeah, her closet, her fancy little dog. She has her tea with some lemon. Yeah, and all of her purses. And her David Bowie poster. Yep. I remember this. I even gave her a little hat. I think this came from Sandy. I think this was Sandy. Wasn't this one of yours? I think so. Did I add her earrings? I don't know if they were already added. And then this one I didn't do much to. I just really liked. She's in like a puffy coat dress. Can you see that? It's so weird. But then I put this little terrier down here in the almonds because he's so cute. Oh yeah, and then we have our little pool scene we've got some bees and butterflies and dogs and the record player and the cool beach guy. Oh, I love this chair. This chair came out of, I think, an Olive and Coco ad or catalog. I love that chair. It's really cool. The kitty. Love that kitty. Oh, and then the fun beach scene. This one I guess lake scene. I really love this one because it's like the kids are moving, the dog is moving, the dog's chasing this piece of apple with some peanut butter on it. I don't know. It's just a great scene. OMG. I forgot about my mallard detective lady who's like protecting the golden eggs from the tourists who are near her cabin because secretly ducks live in cabins. We just didn't know. We've got some pool ladies and all of their pool floats and their dog. Right? More dogs. Some fashion models. Oh, there's a sticker up there with some, can you see that? With some hummingbirds on it. I've moved my camera because usually I'm down here, but I guess when I glue book, I'm up here. I don't know. There's the hummingbirds. Oh yeah, they're having a party and the dog's like, what's up? And this person's like, what the heck? There's a plate caterpillar. A caterpillar cakerpillar. That's right. We called it a cakerpillar. And then we just have like this whole like bird, cat, horse, cow theme. I don't really know. I'm not sure. Oh yeah, these ladies are like gossiping. And the little trash panda raccoon is like, I'm going to get that big giant cupcake. And everybody's like, we got to get the big giant cupcake. And they're like, hee, I made a big giant cupcake. Okay, if I flip through this and I find a page that I didn't do, I'm going to feel really silly. Oh, I remember this page too, which I really liked because like the little dog wants the big cake. And then there's a dog and there's some more snacks. And then we did the good housekeeping. And I put a monkey in the room. This is the entryway with all the dogs and the kids. I don't know why there's a piece of corn in the vase, but, you know. Blub Blub. When I did this one was a favorite of a lot of people. A lot of people really liked this one. I like the little girl on the skateboard and then the two ladies jumping in the pool going blub blub. This is some art by Marlene die cuts that I added. Oh yeah, and then we have the like 1980s lady that's on the phone in her bedroom. Yeah, I forgot about that one. That's so cool. She's got all of her special dark and Remember those? Yeah, you remember those. Oh, yes, with Julia Child. Yes. She's making a tart. Yes. Isn't this cute? I like this one. Oh, the pool scene. I think this was the very first one I did because I loved this page so much. And I think it worked out really well because I had this little dog and that little dog in a life vest. And I had this little bird. Yeah. This lady jumping in the pool. Super good. Oh, the fight that was supposed to be a proposal. Do y'all remember that? Do you remember the fight that was supposed to be a proposal? Yes, you all thought it was going to be a proposal. I saw a fight and then I was like, welp, now everybody knows my trauma. Yes. And then the 3-ring circus. I saw this one today and I was like, oh my gosh, how did I forget? I just did that one, but I totally forgot the 3-ring circus. I love her. She's so little, but she just looks really good in this room. Yeah, that's fun. And then the llama and the fish and like everything's going this way and I don't know why, but who cares? And then I added some new artwork to the room. And then, oh yes, the banana fairy therapist, banana mermaid therapist, because she's in the aquarium, remember? And for some reason there's an owl in the aquarium, but we don't talk about that. And, you know, the owl really wants to be a fish. So the owl gets to be a fish. And then we have this big hand, which is holding the swan in the dining room. And I probably could have done more in this dining room, but I really just think this hand in here, I think it does it. Oh, yes. The like bog witch with all of her little critters. Yes. Oh, I forgot about that one. This one's just a sort of a mishmash of cool things that I liked, and I just sort of all put them together because I really liked this room. I think I just like the aesthetic of the room, and I just put things in it. You can do that too. I've had a few comments where people are like, I don't have rooms where I don't have the stuff to put in the rooms. And I'm like, no. You just like make the stuff work in the rooms. Like, why is there a dinosaur holding a sandwich staring at space with a rocket going by? I don't know, but there's also an owl in the chandelier, which has grown some cherries. I don't know. And then there's some napkins in the corner with this picture of the cat. I don't know what these two circles are doing. I don't know what this girl is doing, but here we are, and it's fine. Oh, y'all really liked my vase lady. I really liked the vase lady too. And yeah, the cat actually kind of looks like it's balancing on her arm, doesn't it? How funny. Yeah, we just did that one too. This is another one that like, I really wanted her in here. I really wanted this in here. And like, I was just like, whatever, I'm going to make it work. And I just stuck things down. Just stick things down. If you start sticking things down, you'll start seeing more and more and more. And then you'll be like, oh, now I see where things can go. So don't be scared to just stick stuff down. It's okay if it's bad. It's fine. This one doesn't make a ton of sense, but here it is. This one doesn't make a ton of sense. Why is there a clock on the ceiling, Laura? I don't know. Why is there a clock on the ceiling? You tell me. Maybe it's got something to do with like how time flies. I don't know. There's also a teeny tiny chair with a teeny tiny table. But then there's also like this massive turtle and this massive lamp. Who knows? Oh, the dog wants to take a bath. And I added all the little artwork back here. I do like this page. I think this page turned out really well. Oh, that's funny. I didn't even notice that this has a reflection there, which almost looks like the side of the bathtub. See? And y'all thought I did that on purpose, and I did not. It was just a happy accident. This page I actually really love. Hang on, were there 2 pages there? No. This page I actually really love. I think I love all the colors. That's another way that I do my glue book rooms, is I just go with colors. And then I just pick things that have the colors, and I go with it and let it go. Like, this lamp is not actually sitting on the table because there's this huge vase of flowers in front of the table. But I know there's a table there, so I just shoved the lamp on there. It's fine. It doesn't have to be perfect. This one I really like. I just like the movement of this piece. I don't know. It's a cool collage. Does it make sense? Not really. These are the ladies. They've got their towels and their grapes and their sofa outside and their bird and their dragonfly, and they're just floating in the lake, enjoying life. Oh yeah, and then there's this lady. She's like, hello, and he's like, yeah, Saturday Night Fever. And then there's the mice that he chases. We've got some fun party things there. We put a dog statue in here. We're not sure what this lady's doing. She's staring off into space. She's a little lost, maybe. And then we got this guy sitting on the couch. There's a cat. This dog's like, I don't know what these people are doing, but that dude is weird. Yeah. Oh, and then the lady who should have been swinging on the little bed frame here, on the canopy frame, but of course I didn't see that either, so I had her jumping off of the pillows onto the bed. I know, whatever, but here we are. Oh, and then the dinosaur one. This is a collage soup background that I just glued down because I was like, hey, that's a room. And then we've got the dinosaur walking up the stairs and this dog hanging out here. And then these dinosaurs are on the couch like, I'm going to eat you. And this dog's like, I kind of hate baths and dinosaurs. And then this, I think, is a collage soup lady, maybe, or an art house whimsy. Oh, I can't remember. Maybe it's designs by M&N. But anyway, it's a printable. And then I put her in this room, which was collage soup. And then this staircase came out of a magazine. And it already had the dog on it. Oh my gosh. And then this was funny. And down here, this says lady parts. And I didn't even see it and I covered it up. And somebody was like, Laura, you should have lady parts. But I'm not even sure that that's a lady bear. I guess it is kind of a lady bear. But anyway. And then we have this lady. I'm not sure what she's doing. But she's got this cake and some murky punch. Maybe it's got brain salt in it. I don't know. She's got a flying cat. It's fine. We have our 3 musketeers who are going to save the land of the giant cupcake from the dinosaur who lives on top of the mountain. And then there's a hand that controls it all. It's fine. We don't need to know about it. Look, it's the Pillsbury Doughboy. Aren't y'all excited? This one was a hit. Everyone really liked this one because it's like a whole kitchen scene. And this one kind of really came together. So I agree. It's really super cute. The stool, he was already standing on the stool in the page, so I cut that out. So he's one piece. I put these in these potatoes in his arm. That's a deviled egg. This guy was in a magazine serving food. I just cut him out. There's a dog. Pancake hat lady. Everybody loves the pancake hat lady. With her dude serving her butter. I don't know what that is. It's Land O'Lakes something. I don't know. I'm guessing it's like mac and cheese bowls or something. I'm not sure. But she's standing in her little balcony and that's her husband. And he's like, the lunch is here. Cyndi Lauper. Who didn't love Cyndi Lauper? We all loved Cyndi Lauper. I put these flowers down here. This was cut out of a magazine. This was cut out of a magazine. These are earrings that I cut out of a magazine. I cut this out of a magazine. And then, of course, I cut her out and I slid her down in the tub. So she looks like she's in the tub. Oh, my gosh. That was such a good find. I think that's my best find to date. Oh, my gosh. And then we have, like, another mermaid lady who is stopping time or something. I don't remember. But she's brought her magic hand. Ooh, look, this glue is not sticking. She brought her magic hand who is carrying all of her... Wow, that's not sticking at all. Holy smokes. Let me try this again. This is what I'm saying, y'all. This is what happens to my glue sticks. They don't stick for very long. And then she's got her nice housewife and she's like, here's your chocolate, honey. Love it. The dog party. And then remember Stephanie sent me balloons later and I was like, oh my gosh, they fit perfectly. But it's like a dog party with a cat, piece of art. It's fine. And then of course they have the sandwich that they can't eat because there's chocolate on it. So maybe I didn't think that one all the way through. This one was weird. I don't know what was happening here, but here we are. I don't know. See, you can do these. You can very easily do these. Here's this one with like a polar bear and like a gecko sitting on a plant. There's a couple of birds. One's a penguin. It's like an ancient penguin. And then I think I cut that out so I could slide the sun back there. This is from a Revlon ad from the 80s. And then we have this lady. She's got like, she's very miniature. And then everything is very large, which I really like the size difference there. The perspective is very interesting on that one. Plus I like the colors of the room. Oh, we have the little prairie dogs, which y'all really loved. Everybody got very excited. This is where Laura started getting very, you know, like creative. So this was like, I don't know, when was this? Like October, September? I'm just saying, y'all, it took me a good while to start figuring out how to make these rooms look silly and fun. So, oh, the fancy foyer. I love this. There's just like, there's a lot of like little things, like there's a little bird here and there's a little bird here. There's a horse, there's a squirrel. It's just like a lot of fun. The monarch lady. Y'all, this was probably one of my most intricate. At first, if I cut all of these little windows out. Yes, I did. And then I cut all these monarchs out because I just happened to have a bunch of magazines that had monarchs in them. Thank goodness. Love that room. That's such a good one. OMG. Okay, so a lot of y'all were like, I don't think that any of those are bad words. And I'm like, I know. I think I was thinking about the original idea that I had, which was not safe for television or even YouTube. But then instead I realized, oh, I can do chickens, roosters, you know, cocks. And yeah, so I'm not going to say that word ever again. Because I'm worried that actually YouTube will kind of knock me for it, if I'm honest. So, because, you know, they knocked Lori Marie Jenkins for saying underpants. So I certainly don't want to say words that I, you know, could get knocked for. But this was a great layout and just made me laugh and laugh. I giggled about this for like a week, y'all. Seriously. Oh, the little cozy lady and like her giant... Well, she's got a lot of giant things going on here. She's got a giant bird. She's got a giant cupcake. It's all just a bunch of hocus pocus. Oh, the sad cowgirl with the little puffins looking through the window. And she's like, I can't pick out my rug. So hard. The one we just did. How festive. I do like the Christmas lights. I really do. Oh, this was our Halloween one with like people were a little scared of the clown here. So sorry. But this one was a lot of fun. There's some printables on here. I made a little paper doll. I cut this guy out. I cut out this tiny, teensy, eensy, weensy M&M's bowl with a hand. Oh, Mr. Mosby. Somebody said that Mr. Mosby should be the, my little mascot for my channel. He could be like, welcome to the half-ass crafter. It is going to be very half-ass. That would be great. I don't know what these ladies are doing. She's trying to get out of the bathtub. She's, you know, checking to make sure that the neighbors aren't watching again. And Mr. Mosby is like, why do I have to put up with taking care of all of these humans? Oh, and then we have this lady who just fits so perfectly on this couch. I remember that. That was a good find too. I like that one a lot. I don't know what's going on here. It's fine. Oh, and the lady opening the door in her bathroom. Yes. Ugh, that worked so well, didn't it? I love that room. That's a good one. The Savannah ad with like, oh, the bugs going to eat the tourists. Tourists eating bugs. And then this little kid who's like, hello, mother. Oh, it's so good. And she's got like her, you know, I don't know, spirit sidekick, I guess. Henchman? I'm not sure. Ah, and look, it's the thing that I didn't cut out. I wonder if this glue stick doesn't stick. Kind of sticks. It's still sticky. I'll leave it alone because if it becomes not sticky, I will definitely cut that out if I get the chance. But this room was a ton of fun. We did the heads, we did the ghosts. And she's just like, it's fine. I have my ghosts to protect me from the evil witch. And that's it, y'all. That's all. We did it. We did a full glue book, rooms glue book. Oh my gosh. I can't believe it. So I don't know what I'm going to do next Saturday. Maybe I'll work in the random glue book for a while until we start the new rooms glue book, which hopefully will be soon. Maybe that's something we'll do in the beginning of the year, and I'll see how long it takes me to fill it. Okay, that's all I got. I hope that you enjoyed the flip through. I hope you enjoyed making the very last page in our rooms glue book. I just cannot believe that this is over with. Tell me which one is your favorite, which one makes you laugh the most, or I don't know, inspires you, whatever. And I hope you do your own rooms glue book and just glue things. It's really okay. You've got a lot of magazines, just glue stuff down. It's all going to be okay. It's fine. Just glue it down and then move on to something else and glue that one down and just keep going. And eventually you'll get a good one. Remember, I like to say there's 10,000 bad pieces for every one good piece of art that you make. So you got to get through those 10,000. So start gluing stuff down. Just be like, this is garbage. It's one of my 10,000. Okay, done. Next. This is garbage. It's one of my 10,000. Next. That's all you have to do. All right. I hope that y'all enjoyed it. Have a wonderful weekend. Merry holidays for whatever holidays you celebrate during the beginning of winter. And we will be back here doing something else next week. And I might even have an art video for you before then. Who knows? All right. Thanks. Have a wonderful weekend. Bye.